Is that your finish? They will remove all those restrictions. Like just say, how many subscribers? They will push up. I made it
After going out to strike, one step the gap, one will fire. Now we fire.
You start with
Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world. You are welcome to Bystanders program this lovely morning on Flip TV. My name is Sonny Rashid, the anchorman here on Flip TV. Today, 12th of September 2025. You are welcome this lovely morning. Our viewers, as you are joining us, kindly click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program to others. I have with me here the Vanguard and the Punch newspaper as usual. Let me start from the Vanguard newspaper. World Cup ex-Eagles demand NFF board quits if Nigeria fails to qualify. World Cup ex-Eagles demand NFF board quits if Nigeria fails to qualify. Entire NFF board must go, says Michael Obi. Olise blames Super Eagles poor run on foreign coach. Ghana received Nigerian, West Africans deported by US. Dangote Nupeng Bika over alleged breach of pact reached at DSS headquarters. Citing interest of justice, a court asked chief registrar to sell escrow crude belonging to GHL, Conoil, NNPCL in FPSO Tamara Tokini. These are on the front pages of the Vanguard newspaper this lovely morning. Jonathan receives Peter Obi. I'm still on the Punch on the Vanguard paper. Former President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and Labour Party LP presidential candidates in the 2023 poll, Mr. Peter Obi, when the ex-Anambra governor visited Dr. Jonathan yesterday in Abuja. Peter Obi visited former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Nupeng, I move to the Punch. Nupeng, Dangote clash as tanker drivers deal collapses. Dangote refinery says union membership not compulsory as Nupeng holders fresh strike. Marketers urge adherence to MOU. NLC warns refinery against agreement breach. 2027 Jonathan Obi hold closed door meeting. INEC shortlist 14 new party applicants, disqualifies 157. 5.6 trillion debt. Energy crisis looms as gas firms halt supply. Court summons Mark orders over ADC leadership tussle. Supporters await Fubara's London return ahead of resumption. These are all on the front pages of the Punch newspaper this lovely morning. Our viewers, if you are watching us this morning, click on your like button, drop your comment, and also share this program to others. We are live this lovely morning, 12th of September 2025. Let me have my first reviewer, Mr. Law. Yeah, Sir Law. Good morning, sir.
yeah, good morning.
Welcome this lovely morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's start from him. Now, Obi paid Jonathan a visit at Abuja. Let's start from there. He paid Jonathan a visit in Abuja. They held a closed door meeting. What they discussed inside, we didn't hear it outside. It was a closed door meeting. Remember, I was saying it's a political meeting, though. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, good morning, our viewers, and Flip TV, and the anchorman, and our viewers all over the world. Good morning, King Jogba, Omoduduwa, 2 billion, and
Miss Gladys Oyabo saying awesome.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Miss Gladys Oyabo. Ramsey Ezigbo, good morning, Flip TV and crew. Good morning. You are welcome this lovely morning. Click on the like button, share, and also drop your comment. Good morning, dear Anchorman and crew members. That Ms. Gladys Oyabo. Happy weekend to you all. Thank you, man. You're welcome this lovely morning. Iwu Biafra saying USB. He say 2025. Amen and amen. David Okafor, I am David Okafor saying good morning to Mr. Rashid and others. You are welcome this lovely morning. Drop your comment, like this program, and also share. Let's start.
P2B come and visit Jonathan in Abuja,
Yes.
and they have closing meeting. It's not, to me, it's a good development.
It's a good development.
Yes, one that the meeting I see that they are doing, like, let me use my own little understanding or my own opinion that they want to work as a team.
Work as a team.
Yes, they want to work as a team to make all this Nigeria maybe to move well or to remove power for the sitting president Ahmed.
Remove power from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yes, and you see what is happening now. Like last 2 or 3 months, I said that if I'm Jonathan, number one, because what is Ahmed Tinubu did Jonathan at the time of a regime, it's not easy thing. And Jonathan, yes, Ahmed Tinubu, the sitting president of Nigeria,
What did he do to you?
he's the one that removed power for Jonathan's hands.
He moved power from Jonathan.
Yes, Ahmed Tinubu is the one that removed power for Jonathan's hand. Buhari come outside like 4 or 5 times to be a president of Nigeria, didn't win it. The minute Ahmed Tinubu, John Buhari, he win the election. That's the first time Buhari win the election. I can remember the kind of propaganda Tinubu and Fashola used against Jonathan. Tinubu, the sitting president of Nigeria, and Fashola used against Jonathan. Fashola, former governor of Lagos State, when he be governor of Lagos State. The kind of propaganda they use against Jonathan is too much. Fashola is the one that come outside and campaign that 1 naira will be the same range of dollar. Fashola said it. Fashola used against Ibadan Express Road to campaign against Jonathan. Fashola campaign against Jonathan. They have the rate of rice in Nigeria. Many things that Fashola protests against Jonathan. Fashola and Ahmed Tinubu, sitting president of Nigeria, the people that arrange, and some Yorubas elder and politician to campaign, protest against Jonathan in Ojota. When Jonathan said that he want to remove subsidy, well, and that affair want to be 115 naira.
Or 115 naira.
Yes, Jonathan. Yeah,
that was the reason why it was removed.
Yes, and they gang up and say Jonathan made a kidnap over 350 Chibok girls. Fashola and Ahmed Tinubu and others. That's why I say that Tinubu is the one that removed Jonathan when Jonathan is a president of Nigeria.
But I want to ask you a question. Is like, how can just any other person who is sitting president?
Tinubu is not just ordinary.
Tinubu is not ordinary.
He's not ordinary. Before Tinubu entered as a president of Nigeria, which language he used?
Omiloko.
Omiloko. Or you tell me any president of Nigeria that said that Omiloko, since Nigeria have independence. Only person that have that language is Islam. Only man can use that language, and they have many obstacles, and he still defeat that obstacle. What is the obstacle? Because Ahmed Tinubu will have cash subsidy in Nigeria. because Emefiele no want Tinubu to be a president of Nigeria. Even though your Buhari, the dead Buhari, no want Ahmed Tinubu to be a president of Nigeria. The Hausas and the Fulani don't want, but they don't have option because of what? Ahmed Tinubu hold them for neck. They cannot escape. The agreement they have, and that's when Ahmed Tinubu puts hand. He come outside and say that Omiloko. Even though Obasanjo, as his brother, no want Ahmed Tinubu to be president of Nigeria.
Obasanjo doesn't want him to.
Yes. But when they see that they don't have an option, they allow him to be. Make Obasanjo to tear his PDP card. Say that he's not a member of PDP again. He support Ahmed Tinubu to Buhari to be a president of Nigeria. And we see the results. Now, they remove power for Jonathan hand and lavish Jonathan name. And Jonathan's wife, we remember the language they are using against Jonathan's wife. Now, God, the language they are using for Jonathan's wife. They say Jonathan's wife is Olodo. He not sabi anything. They remove power from his hand. Now he tell me that Jonathan have the opportunity now to fight for his own enemy. He tell me that Jonathan will not fight. Except it's only a foolish person can say that my enemy will continue beating me. Look at Israel here. When the Arab world are bombing in Israel, they think that Israel cannot rise one day. When Israel rise, what happened? All the whole enemy of Israel do was submit down immediately to bow down for Israel. When Jonathan have the opportunity to come out, maybe to be a president of Nigeria or to support somebody can beat the same man that lavish his image for Nigeria here. They think that Jonathan will not support the person.
When we are saying the man gone, maybe he's too calm, he's too cool. That's why it was his image was tarnished then.
A man that keep quiet or silent to collect his property, it don't make that man say it's a weak man. Listen, those people that are very quiet and gentle, they didn't talk anyhow. Fear those people. They can do undo than you that make noise every day. Are you getting me? You know, people say that P2B is a quiet person and a quiet person. I'm not a P2B fan. I'm not supporting P2B for Nigeria government too. I'm not supporting Jonathan for Nigeria government too. I'm not supporting Ahmed Tinubu for Nigeria government because I cannot vote for them. Because I know that they cannot give me what I want.
What do you want?
You know who I'm supporting. No need to say it. You yourself you know. Our viewers know it. But if you want me to say it, I can say it. I support my man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
But it's not a politician.
And whether it's a politician, it's not a politician. I'm not a politician. Okay, all those are a politician. I'm not a politician. I need to support person who is not a politician. Are you getting me? What the way Nigeria is going now, that's what trigger to make P2B to have inner meeting, secret room between him and Jonathan. Because if that Ahmed Tinubu is doing well for Nigeria here, I don't think that P2B will come outside that I want to be a president in 2027. We will allow Ahmed Tinubu to rule for Nigeria after 2027, that 2031. It's because that Ahmed Tinubu is not doing well. Number one, mention no good roads in Nigeria here. The man said that I can do everything to make Nigeria to be okay. Two, no electricity in Nigeria. Those things that common people can benefit in Nigeria. 3. No good education in Nigeria here. There is 3. 4. No good water in Nigeria. That's what common man can benefit. 5. No food for Nigeria here. What common man can benefit in Nigeria? Food. Common man cannot see food eat for Nigeria here. 6. No security in Nigeria. Day before yesterday, they do mass burial for Kano. Yobe. Mass burial. You know what to call mass burial? Where they always do mass burial? During the time of war front, they kill thousands of military or the citizen. The enemies will kill those people. The country will do what? They do mass burial. But look at Nigeria here. The Nigeria kill Nigeria. They are doing mass burial in Nigeria. And when you are having a sitting president that claim that he is the number 1 Omiloko, na my own turn. Some people don't understand Omiloko. My turn. Na my own turn. Nobody fit collect that power. And now your citizens die in daily basis. Number 8. No job opportunity in Nigeria here. 9. The people that are working in the government strategy, teachers, professors, doctors, and many of them, they are not collecting salary. Do you know that now, little time now, doctor may be, they will go and strike. The little one that still remaining in Nigeria here, they will stop working in hospital. You remember here, one of our viewers, Mr. Siasia, the eye problem. Our viewers, people in French country, many of them testify that in that place they will do surgery free. But here, that kind of poor man want to do the surgery or whatever he want to do for the eye. The manual, they will collect 750,000. You want to use machine. See the option, you want to use machine, it's 1.something million. And it's not only that too. There's some drugs and everything will pass through. You will still use your money and buy those things. What is our benefit for government in Nigeria? Yeah, this call Ahmed Tinubu or APC regime. You will tell me that if Jonathan have the opportunity to collect the power from Ahmed Tinubu hand, the Jonathan will not do it. If I'm the Jonathan, I know that I cannot be Jonathan. Jonathan cannot be me. But if I have that kind of opportunity, Oga, I don't need person to support me. I will fight till the last to remove the power for this my enemy.
Okay, Gio is saying, good morning, Rashid and 50TV. Good morning, sir. You're welcome. Good morning. Iwalewa, good morning, 50TV. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, man. Precious Ikedi, good morning, Mr. Rashid, and all our reviewers. Please like and share the program. Yes, like, share, and also drop your comments. Emmanuel Ogbuji, good morning, 50TV. Good morning, sir. GOA, current VP Shetima was governor of Borno during Chibok girls.
Yes, you are right.
I am Tunde Oka for saying that Mazi Lawrence is saying the truth. Let me take you on this, Mr. Law. Obasa speaks on his political ambition after Lagos speakership. Our viewers, if you are watching, click on your like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Let me read it from the Vanguard. Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has admitted he is considering life beyond the speakership, saying he does not rule out a governorship ambition. Obasa, who recently faced a political storm that briefly saw him removed from his position, said this in an interview with Television Continental on Thursday. In his previous interview with the TV station, Obasa had said that the next step in his political career is to become a senator or a governor. Having served as a councillor and speaker, when reminded about the statement, Obasa said the statement which he made 7 years ago wasn't assertive. He maintained that his aspirations and decisions about his political future ultimately rest with his party. Let me just explain. Now that we are talking about politics, you have to be a member of a political party, and if you are a member of a political party, you have to believe in the leadership of the party, Obasa said. Obasa, governor of Lagos State. That is one. You see Seyi Tinubu, son of our current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like there seems to be like he wants to contest during 2027 for governor.
It's not like he's contesting in 2027
election for governor of Lagos State. Now Obasa again. So people are saying this Obasa is more powerful than this little brother. Just
listen, let me be sincere. We know that Ahmed Tinubu is completely disappointed in Nigeria. But that Obasa is he already worked for Ahmed Tinubu. He deserves to be a governor of Lagos State.
Obasa deserves to be a governor of Lagos State.
Yes, he worked with Ahmed Tinubu very well. Listen, the people that work for Ahmed Tinubu very well in Lagos State, see Obasa, see this guy, this one in Agege, the leader of Agboro, MC Olomo. Those the one that work with Ahmed Tinubu very well. If Obasa or whatever his name want to be a governor of Lagos State, because Lagos State government is party government. But let Ahmed Tinubu, because most in this Yoruba land they believe Baba Sokpe. Let Baba Sokpe look on this Obasa. What this guy helped him to for in political career, most in federal, even on this Lagos State. Check and compare, put into the scale with his son. Is it the same thing? We just started to hear the Ahmed Tinubu's son since the father start be a president of Nigeria. But Obasa is already stand and lawyer to Ahmed Tinubu. And he see in your own opinion, he said that his two things is dragging, governor or senator. This is the two things. Let Ahmed Tinubu consider which place you want to put Obasa. But you know that if you leave Obasa to move out, you affect him in Lagos State here.
If Obasa he will affect you.
Ahmed Tinubu.
In Lagos State.
Yes.
But he has other boys.
Even though this, look at this governor in Lagos State, Sowolu. How many people is listening for Sowolu in Lagos State? People respect Obasa and this guy more than Sowolu.
Obasa and MC.
MC Olomo.
More than Sowolu, governor.
I'm telling you the reality.
The speaker is more respected than the governor.
In this Lagos. How many people hear about Sowolu? Sowolu they just plant them there. Maybe we say yes, we have governor in Lagos State.
They planted governor.
Yes, they planted governor. The way they planted for Edenobi Lagos, Bini. That's the way they planted Sowolu. But this is not the issue. It's their family business, APC business for there. Whoever they want to put, let them put. That is no business. And my own business that let Nigeria look for the right thing to do. What is that right thing? That man in the Nigeria custody, release that man. Thank you. That man in Nigeria custody, release him. Let that man free. I'll be independent man. Give her what he wants. You will see a lot of peace. This atmosphere will change
in Lagos State,
in the whole Nigeria. Atmosphere will change immediately when they release Mazen Nandaka and give her what he wants and beg to him to forgive them. The whole people that put hand that kidnap Mazen Nandaka. Nigeria will see a different lifestyle as things going on. Whether Abasa, whether Tinubu'S son, or whoever want to be a governor of Lagos State, the citizen of Lagos, the Lagosian, the indigenous of Lagos. If in Abasa they want, or they want Sowolu, or they want Tinubu'S son, or they want another person from another place, let him be. But let them remember that the governor that make Lagos State to be happy, the foreigners and the indigenous of Lagos State is who? Let them not forget that man. The former governor of Lagos State, Ambode.
Ambode.
Yes.
Do you see him coming back?
Yeah, if that man come back as a governor of Lagos, I never vote for Nigeria, but I will vote for that man.
You vote for Ambode?
Ambode.
Wow.
And a very good man that use all his heart work for Lagos State. Only that 4 years you will see the impact of Ambode in Lagos State. Like the governor of Abia State. For this few years almost, you will see the impact of the governor of Abia State. It's not the way he stay in 10 years, 8 years, 15 years, you will say that this man is working. No! Within few months, you will see the atmosphere, the hand of the work of that person. Look at Ahmed Tinubu. 100 days of Ahmed Tinubu, people start crying. People start saying that if Saleh Soti is the president of Nigeria, they will much happy in Nigeria, most in the southwest. People said it very well. The 100 days of Ahmed Tinubu on seat. Because Ahmed Tinubu and Saleh Soti is the same day. They start their government in the same day. But people quickly choose Saleh Soti as a best. That's when you see somebody that can deliver. Okay, look at Traore now. Immediately Traore enter as a president, the atmosphere did what? Change. People start saying good thing about the man. It's not when you would stay in seat 100 years. Look at Mandela. Immediately Mandela come out for prison, have independence in South Africa. Only 4 years. People see the handwriting again. I get him. What you need that is not how many years. What you need is how far. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you see the difference. Remember our dead president, Yaradua. When they are bombing pipeline, what happened? Yaradua did what? Called those guys, come. You know that he cannot do it. He sent his own vice president, Jonathan. These are your people. Go and meet them, ask them questions. We will know how to solve their problem. This is only president that make militants to drop some ammunition. That no president in Nigeria did it. Since that year till now, did militants drop an ammunition? Or the Nigeria stop terrorists in Nigeria here? The answer is so, because we never have a good leaders again. How many years ago I be president of Nigeria? It's 2 years and the remaining most is sickness. But that little year, a try. Now look at for this regime, APC, Buhari, What we are listening every day, excuse. In the southwest, yeah, people say that Buhari is not listening for Ahmed Tinubu. Many people said it because Ahmed Tinubu want to give Buhari advice, but Buhari don't want to take advice of Ahmed Tinubu. But what happened in 2023? The promises Ahmed Tinubu give us that when Buhari stop, that's where you do what? You start to show you that two of them is the same people and the same targets and the same goal they want to score. And you see it, the killing of citizens of Nigeria at the time of Buhari and Tinubu will increase than Buhari own, because when your master, you start when your master, your business or whatever you do, you must going up. And that's why you see that the killing of Nigeria is continuing doing waiting, going up. It can't go down. As far as he follow the step of his master. To show you that Lagos, Nigeria is a country that failed woefully.
Okay, Nigeria. I am Tinubu'S for thanking Mazi Lawrence for educating all and sundry.
Thank you.
Dr. Okoji, hello guys, good morning sir.
Yeah, good morning.
For an OKP, the principality in Aso Rock will be removed by the power of the Almighty God and the will of the people. I am Tinubu'S for saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime.
Yes.
I am Tinubu'S for saying that Nigeria is a private company of Fulani.
Yes.
GOA, 24 hours of Tinubu people dey cry.
That is not true. Oh, thank you.
GOA from subsidy is gone.
Yes.
Dr. Okoji, Fulani is a minority tribe in Nigeria, but Nigerians overrated them. He is replying to Mr. Tunde Okafor. Let me take you on this, Salon. It is here on the Vanguard paper. Let me read it out. Six days. This should be your last topic because I'll bring it past. 6 days to Fubara's return. Ibas legacies order raise mixed expectations in Rivers. Now let me read it. On September 18, the democratic valve in Rivers State will enjoy a reset following the expiration of the 6-month emergency rule declared by the President Bola Tinubu on March 18, 2025. The Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike had hinted that after the August 30 local government elections, the coast was now clear for the suspended governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy Prof. Ngozi Odu, and the 32-man House of Assembly to return to their duty posts. Since 1999, Fubara is the third governor to vacate his seat over emergency rule after Joshua Dariye played May 2004 and Ayodele Fayose Ekiti October 16, 2006. On May 14, 2013, then President Goodluck Jonathan declared a state of emergency in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa over insecurity arising from the Boko Haram insurgency, but the governors and lawmakers retained their seats. Like those before him who returned to their seat after the emergency rule, Fubara is expected to return to the Rivers government house next week amid huge expectations. Fubara is coming back after 6 months of suspension from the president of Nigeria. What do you have to say about this?
Number one, Ahmed Tinubu already achieved what you want to achieve in the Rivers State. Yes, you already achieve what you want to achieve in Rivers State because Ahmed Tinubu is targeting is 2027. It's not your governors. In targeting is 2027. Him with Wike and Fubaru, they already set down and do what I have written notes and stamp it. 2027, all your people will vote for me in 2027 and I must win in Rivers State. Agree. He said, yes, sir. All your wish be my command. And what is this? What is going on? The River State people, don't use that the same eyes. You see that Fubara is governor of River State, win as governor of River State. He cannot use the same eye and come that seat against different man entirely now. Entirely now. For this regime, I'm not talking the second tenor. It can change in second tenor, but this regime now is coming with different dimension.
But do you see him coming back to okay? When he's back now, we back.
It's APC man now. APC.
You will defect to APC.
APC. All the whole River States now is APC. This is the agreement they have, and that's what making it to coming back for the seat. Without thing, it cannot be the governor of River State. Do you know the funny thing we have in Nigeria here? Most of Nigeria, they are desperate of power.
Power.
Yes. All Nigeria politics in Nigeria here, they are desperate of power.
We don't do.
When you are a man enough, and you know that everything you want, you have it. I don't think that you need to be much desperate in some certain things. To have it, to you to be a desperate person is not a bad thing, but for certain things that are much important. Don't they desperate something can damage your image tomorrow. Look at Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that is very desperate to have money or to the power, you know that by this time Nigeria is already bribed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to stop. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will eventually collect everything and leave Biafra in the protest.
Do you believe it was bribed?
They brought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but Mazen Nnamdi Kanu reject everything. They brought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with oil and vice president and many things. But Nnamdi Kanu rejecting everything because you know what he's looking for. If Fubara is a man enough, Oga, you see this vomit, I cannot leak it again. You want to collect your power, you want to take your governor, or I take it, let my life continue. That's called a man. It's not because of one
I don't think he has the
other.
power to face these people.
Which power? Fubara.
Yeah.
If you have the power to face those people, you cannot follow Wike do secret meeting. He did meet with Wike. He did meet with president. And those two people is the people that are removing him for the seat. How many times you see the Nnamdi Kanu did meeting with those Efulefu governor of the southeast to agree for their own agreement? They are the ones that are finding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Allow the evil one to look for you and they give them condition. Don't look for those evil ones. They're supposed to look for you because they know so you are the right person to tell them what they're supposed to do. Because those evil ones, they don't know what they're supposed to do. Fubara already fed the hand of the lion of Nigeria. That whatever is doing now in River State is Wike and Mr. President Ahmed Tinubu. The Fubara we know before is not the Fubara we know again. Now it's complete APC man and all the whole River State. And he must deliver in 2027 for Ahmed Tinubu in 2027.
Okay, thanks for calling, Mr. Law. Let me have Pastor Matthew. Let me some comment here this lovely morning. Rebecca Akwara is saying the APC has no work. That is the reason they kept the innocent man Nnamdi Kanu in prison, but they are going to pay their price. Otopo John, Lagos still belongs to Tinubu and his family. Emmanuel Ogbuji, Flip TV, Agegrito. Rebecca Akwara is saying it is a crime to separate from a zoo country that has no respect for their citizens. Tinubu is targeting which 2027 when you are not sure of 2026. King Joe Ogba, good morning to you, my guy Rashid, Lawrence, and everyone here. Dr. Okwo, the Nigerian population is determined by landmark rather than density. T billion 001. Good morning, Flip TV and team. Precious CKD, please, why do you normally give Mr. Lawrence the longest time for review? Is others not available yet? Then you give others short time. No, because I really have two reviewers here this morning. That's Mr. Lawrence and Pastor Matthew. For now, others are not here yet, so that's why I have to give him more time. Emmanuel Ogbuji, Mr. Lawrence, you have luck today. Rebecca Akwara is saying Biafra must come, whether they like it or not. They are dying for oil, but they are forgotten everywhere in Southeast are blessed. Emmanuel Ogbuji, Mr. Matthew, I greet you, learned gentleman. You are welcome to club him, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you very much.
Let's start from here. Yesterday, Peter Obi visited the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. They held a closed-door meeting. What do you have to say about this?
It must not be unconnected to issues surrounding 2027. Because before now, I personally speculated that before a Jonathan will want to contest, that he may want to secure commitment from all the major opposition stakeholders, particularly will be aspirants like P2B, like Atiku, even Kwankwaso, to ensure that they are not going to be on the ballot. Because as a former president, he wouldn't want to go into the contest and get disgraced a second time. Don't forget that before now we are even seeing the son of the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, saying that when his father wanted to go and consult with Jonathan recently, that he asked the father if he gets to Jonathan, he should help him apologize on his behalf. He said because he was naive when he criticized Jonathan in the past. So I think it's gradually becoming clear that a Jonathan may contest. Though he have not come out publicly to say it, but his cousin have equally made it clear that he have not said he's not contesting. So I want to believe that that meeting is not unconnected to the issues that have to do with 2027. Obi himself has consistently maintained that he wants to contest, that he's only going to spend 4 years. And the way it is, those who will likely be on the ballot is number one, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who is the president currently. Atiku is saying he's going to contest. Kwankwaso may not contest because from what we are seeing, Kwankwaso is available for merger talk or alliance from the feelers we are getting. Even the Dubri, who is a House of Rep member from Kano State, made it very clear that NNPP and Kwankwaso is open for negotiation and talk with any party that will want to approach them. But holistically speaking, I think personally my decision to go for Obi have not changed because I see Obi as someone who stand out in all the will-be aspirants. I see Obi as someone who have a history of correct governance, who have a history of prudent management of government resources, who of course have disdain for corruption, zero tolerance for corruption, having himself rejected an oil block in the past. But even I've said all of this, if Obi decide to step down for Jonathan, that is their business. But personally, I would prefer Obi to govern Nigeria based on my personal conviction that Obi have what it takes to steer the ship of Nigeria out of the present quagmire. Because for me, the ship of Nigeria has been run aground. Though currently we are seeing some good move from the government, particularly in the area of addressing insecurity. And these are what we could not see under Muhammadu Buhari. Rather, everything Buhari tried to do then was to carve a space for the Fulanis, from the issue of Ruga to Wasa Resources Bill and all of that. But currently, we are seeing that the forest guard is taking root. And the important thing is that the president himself has made it clear that they are going to strengthen them, to build capacity for them to be able to address the insecurity. Because under the last administration of Buhari, even after the formation of Amateku, it was difficult for Amateku to combat crime, banditry, because you need some level of arm to do that. And the Office of National Security Advisor gives an extra certificate if you want to procure and deploy arms like AK-47 and all of that. That they could not get under Buhari. That is why someone like Akeredolu, may so rest in peace, the former governor of Ondo State, was always along ahead with Buhari then. That if you could allow civilian JTF not to be armed, what stops you from allowing Amateku to be armed? But I'm particularly happy because we are now seeing energy being given to forest guards. More so as the government has said that they are going to bring out, give attention to state police. But I can clearly tell you that we now saw, like Enugu State, they already start recruiting personnel of the forest guard. And the important thing is that since they will be trained and armed from the Office of the National Security Advisor, I must say it's a welcome development. But apart from that, some of the approach of this government, I begin to wonder, is look as if they are all out to gag opposition. But what gave me a little bit of relief yesterday was when I saw that INEC have recognized the David Mark-led ESCO of yes, African Democratic Congress, ADC. Because before now, it was a subject of conversation that INEC have not recognized that ESCO members of the ADC. But currently, I can say that they have recognized them. And apart from that, we can clearly see that even INEC have given intention to register about 14 political parties. I think they brought out their list. ADA is there. That is the one the opposition political parties wanted to register the other time, talking about All Democratic Alliance is one of the political parties. So it looks as if Tinubu want to relax most of all those areas. Maybe you bring it, I'll come back later.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Good morning, Evangelist Ben.
Good morning, our esteemed viewers. May God bless you all.
Good morning, Mr. Matthew. Unfortunately, judiciary and Senate are in the pocket of Tinubu. We don't have Senate and judiciary in Nigeria now. And the most stupid person in Nigeria is Fubara by allowing that injustice. That is King Joe Ogba. Emmanuel Ogbuji, Mr. Matthew, I agree with you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Okay, good morning, Mr. Matthew. Dr. Okwaj, Matthew, the honorable man. Dr. King Joe, good morning to you, my man Matthew, the gentleman of Flip TV. Good morning all from Meda's CO. I am Chidaka saying good morning to Pastor Matthew. Matthew, you must succeed in life. Your sincerity is extraordinary. Rebecca Akwara is saying Tinubu just kept ears closed on Nnamdi case. If his own son has been maltreated like this, I trust Tinubu with his corrupt behavior. He will make sure his son is out of prison. But let him continue. GOA, 84 people buried this week in Yobe alone. Forest guard came. Rebecca Akwara, Nigeria is so annoying. Who will vote Tinubu? He knows he was voted in by INEC. It's a shame. Emmanuel Oguji, Biafra evangelist, always resolute. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, our viewers. May God bless you all. I can see your reactions. It's very, very interesting. King Joe Ogba, may God bless you. Dr. Ukwoji, may God bless you. GOA, may God bless you. Omodua, God bless you. Omorog, may God bless you. And T Billion, God bless you. You all over the world, may God bless you all. Yes.
Let's Emmanuel Oguji, Biafra evangelist, okay. Frank OKP, corruption is the number one problem of Nigeria. So with Peter Obi as the president, Nigeria is on the path of getting it right. 3 billion. Why was Pastor Matthew so short? No, he's still coming back.
Pastor Matthew is coming back. He's coming back. I just want to take a little time because of where I'm going.
Ijeli Kennedy, Manchester was with today. Greetings from Lyon City. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Yeah, bonjour.
Always be happy in respect of educational assertion from Pastor Matthew. He's highly intelligent. Nice to see Biafra evangelist is 3 billion.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Let's start from this morning.
It's a weekend thing.
Yesterday, there will be held a closed door meeting with the former president of Nigeria.
Good luck, Jonathan.
Good luck, Ebele Jonathan. Some people are saying this is a political meeting. Some people are saying no, he just went there to. Some people are saying maybe they want to collaborate during the 2027 election. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, listen and listen good. Is it because 2027 is at the corner that makes them to say that it is based on the political issues? Won't the brothers meet themselves?
Brothers?
Yes. Jonathan and Obi, are they not family? They are families, they are family members. So why is it that Nigeria always putting eye every movement that Obi is making. They are just, looking for something to say or making sense out of nothing. Why are they so much? Are they afraid?
Are they afraid?
Yes, is APC afraid? Are they afraid of Obi? They shouldn't be afraid of Obi now. See, let me tell you, there is something that the Bible said. If Nigeria really want to go forward, there is something the Bible said. You cannot use the new oil and put it in old bottle and expect it to stay. It will break. And you cannot take the old oil and bring it into the new bottle and expect it. No. It will corrupt, it will spoil the image, the look of the new bottle. So you have to take the new oil and put it into the new bottle so that everything will balance quit. Obi meeting, yes, if Obi meet a good Lord Jonathan and maybe they want to collaborate, is it a new thing? Didn't the current president collaborate it in order to unseat a good Lord Jonathan? Is there anything new there? So why are they ringing this on as if it's a crime or a sin or something that I've never played before? It's a normal phenomenon. Baba, I used to say this and even in the other cities, the other platform that I have spoken or I used to speak. I used to say something. Tinubu should not be scared. If he knows that he has done well, he shouldn't be scared.
Tinubu should not be scared.
Yes, now.
Do you think you are scared?
Tinubu is afraid of what is going on, the coalition. He's afraid because he knows that he has not done well. I told him and I said it and I will repeat it again. Let him do what is up, the right thing. Let what you do campaign for you. Stop buying people. Stop threatening people. Stop caging people. We are not running one party system in Nigeria. Let it be free. See, in Lagos the other day, there was a meeting that the ADC and PDP want to hold together here. They sent some uniform men to go and close the building. For what purpose? For what? But during another person's tenure, he allowed both every Orishi party to run and hold their meeting and do whatever, which he brought Tinubu into power. Why when it comes to his own, he's now playing another? Why? That means he's scared because he knows that he has not done well. He has not performed. Take a look at what is happening in Abia State. What will that man stress himself in campaign? He don't need to campaign. What he has put on the ground is already campaigning for him. Yes, whatsoever you hold for your hand, you don't need to use mirror to look at it because you're already in your hand, you are seeing it. So Tinubu should stop playing all the APC platform should stop all this game, gambling game that he meet his brother. What's so funny about it? What is the new? The same Amokara that is supporting Tinubu today campaigned against Tinubu 2023. He spoke against Tinubu in previous years, but today look at it and they are even clapping for him. So why can't Bola Ahmed Tinubu throw Amokare into gutter? So why are they even taking headache in Jonathan and Obi meeting? Is it a new thing? Is it a bad thing? Please, let's come off it, your bed.
DOA said evangelist, where you dey go and wetin you dey bring back?
Where are they go? Be say that their shoes.
He said where you always dey go and when you like from where you dey go, wetin you dey bring come back?
Where they go as how?
Like you have not been here. It's just like you know, yeah. Do you get it?
Okay.
Where you always dey go and wetin you dey bring come back?
My dear, by the grace of God, I have places which they used to invite me, and sometimes if I have a ministerial this thing, so if I quickly rush to speak, then I will go on my ministerial this thing based on the time frame because I work with the time. That's why.
David Okaf, I am today Okaf was saying that Nigerians will automatically vote Tinubu again because he's a good president for Nigeria. I am today Okaf was saying good morning to Biafra evangelist.
Good morning, sir.
DOA, APC, they panic every time. If they say they don't own, they are stolen property. Okay, they have old stolen property. I am today Okaf was saying that Peter Obi cannot be the president of Nigeria. Rebecca Akwara is saying they are afraid because they know that Obi is highly intelligent. This natural brain is not a corrupted attitude, behavior. Obi will be like Oti. Oti really disgrace other leaders. It's a shame. Emmanuel Ogunji, APC is a big political party in Nigeria. Can they go for electoral reforms? If they do this, you will see Kule head becoming smaller because their lie is bragging. Nigerian future, he always go to unfruitful place, just like Nigerian president. I am truly a car for saying that Tinubu has performed well for Nigerians. Let me take you on this, Mr. Biafra Evangelist. 6 days to Fubara's return. Iba's legacies, others raise mixed expectation in rivers. Now let me read it. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, share this program and also drop your comments. On September 18, the democratic valve in Rivers State will enjoy a reset following the expiration of the 6-month emergency rule declared by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on March 18, 2025. The Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Mr. Nyesom Wike, had hinted that after the August 30 local government elections, the coast was now clear for the suspended governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy Prof. Ngozi Odu, and the 32-man House of Assembly to return to their duty post. Since 19 now listen, have you listen carefully now? Since 1999, Fubara is the third governor to vacate his seat over emergency rule after Joshua Dariye Plateau May 2004 and Ayodele Fayose Ekiti October 16, 2006. On May 14, 2013, then President Goodluck Jonathan declared a state of emergency in Borno, Yobe and Adamawa over insecurity arising from the Boko Haram insurgency, but the governors and lawmakers retained their seats. Fubara is coming back. Do you see him defecting to APC?
He's already in APC. Don't ask me if he's returning to APC.
As a PDP governor.
Excuse me, he was suspended against his fundamental rights. Are you hearing me? Against his right. Yes, you said that Jonathan suspended some governors or whatsoever during his tenure, but they were not being removed in the office. They maintained their office. Yes, based on what the crisis of insecurity during that time. Now I ask a question. In this era, what was the major thing that makes Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to declare state of emergency in Borno? I'm asking. In Katsina, in Plateau State, in Benue, and every other places in Nigeria, why must it be only River States? Even to the point that the ADC, they were calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu to declare state of emergency in Katsina. Up till today, he give deaf ears.
Yes, Katsina, Zamfara, and these other states.
Are you hearing me? He give them what? A deaf ear. Did you know why? Please, I stand to be corrected anyway, if not for the oil booming in River State.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, if not for the oil money. It is because of the oil money. See, do you know that thank God one of our daddy is here. What happened in Lagos State here between Obasa and this thing? What happened? But before you know, when I was saying that Obasa will likely come out, definitely take over. You understand? Yeah, and people were like, no. At the end of the day, what happened now? Look at Obasa in that seat.
And his son too at the local government.
Are you hearing it now? That his son now is now in this thing. I did the local government. Obasa's son. Do you understand? See, let me tell you. Fubara is already under a cage.
A cage?
Yes.
And Tinubu is not at home now. We can decline that on the 18th, the president will give it suspension.
Are you getting it? So, my brother, it is a game. It is a game. Fubara is already automatic APC. You understand? And do you know that he signed a document because Nigeria is under the slavery of what document? We are still serving slavery and document. The Oyibo, the British, removed the chain You know, before they will use ogogoro give our leaders, and they will use a mirror deceive our elders, and they will carry us, put chain on our neck, carry us to go to Igbo land, freely to go and serve them. Now the word that we've now feel that we have woken up. They now said, okay, since you have woken up, you don't want to be going like that. There is another way of enslavement. They use document. We sign documents, and that document is what is affecting us today. That we must do what they want us to do. Now, my brother, you carry food, you want to travel to overseas, they see it as a poison. They will not allow you to cross with it. Do you understand? But they will bring their own canned food to Africa, and everybody will welcome it. Is that not slavery? Now, today, as we speak, you and I are paying from our teeth and nose. We are paying heavily to travel to overseas. Is that not slavery? Sometimes they will even deny us our visa without returning out our money. Is that not slavery? But our leaders, those that have gotten to the top, they will pack our money. They tell them, pack the money, thief the money, come, we will help you to save it. Are you getting it? I will thief the money, thief it and come. We will help you to keep it. That is what is happening. And they will come back and bring a law that will impoverish the citizens. Is that not slavery? Nigeria never come up from enslavement. What they give you is a partial independence, and that is what is happening in the case of Fubara. Yes, that is what is happening in the case of Fubara. Fubara is in the PDP, but it's already under a siege of cage in APC. So everything that is going to do for the remaining days in the office before Baba, whether they throw Baba out, that is when he will gain freedom. But so far, Baba still remain in power. He's APC member and he's Baba boy. It's like a toy now. Anything they tell him, that is what he will do for him to be in that office.
If you are watching, click on the like button. It is very, very important. Click on the like button. Comment, yeah. Drop your comment and also share this program. Okay, let me start from Mr. Emmanuel. Emmanuel Oguchi said, what of Mr. Raphael? I have not been seeing him all this while. He has not been around. GOA, Katsina, Zamfara, and Sokoto. These are the 3 states that are demanding for state of emergency.
But refuse.
Yes. The president
gave have ignored it.
Yes. GOA, Fubara is trapped, but he can still get out. Rebecca Akwara is saying, Biafra evangelist, well done, guys. Nigeria is the highest poor rate in the world. Citizens are dying, no money, no food. Why Tinubu, you call yourself president, flying all over the country?
Oh, God bless you.
Let's move to this. Obasa speaks on his political ambition after Lagos speakership. Now, viewers, if you are watching, drop your comments, like this program, and also share to others. Share to WhatsApp groups, to Facebook groups, Instagram, share to groups. Obasa speaks on his political ambition. Let me read. Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, I'm reading from the Vanguard, has admitted he is considering life beyond the speakership, saying he does not rule out a governorship ambition. Obasa, who recently faced a political storm that briefly saw him removed from his position, said this in an interview with Television Continental on Thursday. In his previous interview with the TV station, Obasa has said that the next step in his political career is to become a senator or a governor, having served as a councillor and speaker. When reminded about the statement, Obasa said the statement, which he made 7 years ago, wasn't assertive. He maintained that his aspirations and decisions about his political future ultimately rest with his party. He said, let me just explain. Now that we are talking about politics, you have to be a member of a political party. And if you are a member of a political party, you have to believe in the leadership of the party, Obasa said.
Yes.
Now, Obasa is eyeing the post of governor, Lagos State. We have Sheyi Tinubu there, also eyeing that post. Is that not, without not seem to be a clash?
My brother, let them crash. But let me still tell you, Sheyi is Tinubu's son. Obasa is Tinubu Pekin. Two of them are two Pekin to Baba. Hello, yes. Obasa is Tinubu boy.
Yes.
You don't know?
Yes.
It was Obasa that Tinubu used to play the politics against the former governor of Lagos State to remove Ambode. It's an element that Tinubu used. So it's a Tinubu boy. If I say that two of them are sons to Tinubu, I am not wrong. I know what I'm saying. Baba remained their Baba. Yes.
Baba remained their Baba.
Baba remained their Baba. So it is now two sons fighting for one position. Probably there will be a kind of a round table discussion because everything will start in the table and end up in the table. And the way as it starts, it may end up that Obasa go for Senate, while Sheyi go for governor, or Sheyi go for Senate, while Obasa go for governor. The two that will share it. Now two sons they battle.
Two sons they battle.
Yeah, it's a battle.
Okay, let me close it. Let me close with you on this. You were not here yesterday.
Yeah.
Have you asked click on the like button? Yes. Drop your comment as well. Share this program. Let me close with you on this. How self-acclaimed Obi of Lagos planned 1.5 billion scam. That's the police. Maybe you have read this, I don't know, but let me read it.
Said
the Lagos State Police Command on Friday said preliminary investigations have uncovered how 65-year-old man, engineer Chibuike Azubike, who paraded himself as the Obi of Lagos, allegedly masterminded a fraudulent plan to swindle unsuspecting Nigerians through a bogus 1.5 billion palace unveiling. It continued here. It will be recalled that Azubike was arrested alongside 3 accomplices over an aborted installation ceremony in Amuwo Odofin. Giving an update on the arrest, the spokesperson for the command, DSP Babasheyi B. Oluwaseyi, said Engineer Chibuike Azubike confessed that he is not a certified engineer, as he had claimed, but a mere supplier of construction materials. Explaining further, Oluseyi said police investigation revealed that the suspect had announced plans to unveil the prototype of 1.5 billion palace of Obi of Lagos State at Apple Hall, Amuwo Odofin, on Saturday, September 13, 2025. According to detectives, the event was designed as a ploy to defraud dignitaries and unsuspecting members of the public. Obi of Lagos was arrested. What do you have to say about this?
is he Obi of Lagos? I've never heard Obi of Lagos. So.
Well,
the one I know now, Obi of Onisha, or Obi of this thing. I never hear Obi of Onisha, of Lagos. Yeah. Nothing like Obi of Onisha, except somebody want to make himself Obi of Lagos. And if he want to become Obi of Lagos, there are legal process which he must go through and qualify by the local governments, and from the local government to the states for him to become the Obi of Lagos. But if he has not gone through that, this is my 28 getting to 30 years in Lagos, I never hear Obi of Lagos.
Maybe it's just a new development.
Maybe it's a new development until which I don't think it has been certain guaranteed. It has not been confirmed because Oba have never said that we have Obi of Lagos. I've never heard it. I'm just hearing it. But if you said somebody want to make himself, want to become an Obi of Lagos, I don't see anything, because you can have Sariki, you can have any reason. But excuse me, but if you want to become a chief or whatsoever title in a place, you should checkmate the environment based on the current issues on the ground in Nigeria, the way things are going, especially Lagos is not Igbo land. Are you getting it? There are people who own Lagos. Lagos, are you getting it? Belongs to, you understand? The Benue, the people.
You see Ereko, Idumota,
that is the Benue language, the Benue people, the Benue indigenous. You understand? The owners of the, so for you to become a whatsoever, you must pass through their channels. You must get their approval. Do you understand? Which I know is not wrong. In overseas, in everywhere, we have Sadik, even in Igbo land. we have Sadiki. In other places, we have a different chief. It's a title. And as you see me, my name is Eze Sinachi, given to me by my father based on the dream he had during my pregnancy.
What's the name of Eze Sinachi?
Eze Sinachi, that my kingship, my leadership is from God. In other words, what I will become will not be by man making, it will be from divine. Do you understand? So if I come out tomorrow to answer Obi or Eze, so nobody should come up and say, why should I? It is my name. If you go to any this, even in my bank, this thing, you get it there.
GOA is saying, Obasan no one retire now. Wow. Dr. Okwaji said, please, when shall we stop blaming Oyinbo for our foolishness? Oyinbo gave us independence long time ago, and we are unable to make our lives better ever since. Rebecca Akwara said, True is partially independent. Tinubu travel all over the world for treatment,
yes,
but could not adopt the patterns of the countries helping their citizens.
Exactly, that is where I am. That is, yes, that is what I am saying. Check my point, you know, I'm breaking it because of my disease. See, my brother, you must not build a better hospital. Are you trying to tell me don't have money to build a better hospital here in Nigeria? Or if Mr. President build it, he will not remove anything from him. But they will not do it. They will travel to overseas. That is the condition. So that they will carry our money and give to you. That is the documental slavery. That cannot give us a better education in Nigeria. Series of strike, a series of not payment of the workers in Nigeria. But over there, they will take it there. They have their good schools. They will not allow us to have a good development, but the development they are taking what is here to develop their own country. Why is it that today that Captain Ibrahim Traore and other likeness of Africans are having issue with French government? No, you understand? Why should you say you give Africa independence, but you are taking what is in Africa to develop your place? You do not allow development to take place in Nigeria. Do you know why they said that we must not run this thing of Ojukwu, Aburi Accord? Aburi Accord will bring everybody. You will have a state police. You police yourself, you checkmate, you run your affairs, and it will bring development in every region. But because they don't want that development in Nigeria, in Africa, per se, in Nigeria, that is why they said no to, and they convinced Gowon to carry out war against Ojukwu. Because they don't want development in Nigeria, because they understand, and they are running it in the British, in England, you know, they are running that regional government, but they don't want it to take place here, so that there will be no development here. Documental slavery.
Let me start from Nanolobuji said, Nigeria is a country where monkeys and baboons suck in their blood. That is why every day you will hear news that bandits killed 84 people and stuff like that. I weep for Nigeria.
Ah, what a shame.
CEO, Obi of Lagos don't mean anything.
No mean anything, no.
Vino Everest is saying Zoological Republic is gone. CEO, why some Yoruba are so wrong about this Obi title? Me.
Anything that regard to Igbo people, Igbos have to be very careful whenever they want to do their things outside Igbo land. Please, that is my humble advice.
In Manchester and UK, government never has any problem. Don't have any problem
with it. Yes.
Rebecca,
but our mentality here.
My concern is the poor rate. If they like, let them give themselves Obi of Lagos or Oba of Odisha or Kano. Deal with poverty rate. Mount leaders. When they come abroad, they not recognize. CO, Tinubu is working again, and it's only Igbo people that is against with criminal government. GOA, Tinubu is in France now.
Yes.
What's the concern now with France? Does he speak French? CEO,
he will learn it.
You people should be talking about 2027 election, and you are here talking about Obi.
2027 election, I have been saying it and I will continue to say it. And the thing that will keep Baba on that seat is the way which he used to enter.
Which way?
Are you getting it? See, let me tell you to be sincere. Somebody say our judiciary, as if our judiciary is working. It's not working. It's dead on arrival. It has been pocketed. So, and that is the way it is. Anything, I still repeat, anything free and fair in Nigeria, Jagaba will not continue that seat.
Sorry, let me take you on this last one.
Okay.
That should be the last one, but let me take you on.
Yes.
I want you to tweet before you go. If you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Olukayode, the quiet champion at Nigeria's EFCC. I'm reading from the Vanguard. When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Ola Olukoyede as chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC in October 2023, the decision was met with cautious optimism. Today, barely 2 years into his tenure, it is clear that the president's choice was not only right but visionary. Olukayode has quietly redefined the culture of Nigeria's foremost anti-graft institution, steering it away from spectacle and politics and restoring faith in professionalism, integrity and fairness. A seasoned lawyer, fraud examiner and compliance specialist with years of experience both at home and abroad, Olukayode came prepared for the task. Having previously served as EFCC chief of staff and later as secretary to the commission, he understood the pitfalls of the institution and the expectation of Nigeria. He brought to the office a deliberate resolve to fight corruption firmly, yet with humanity, to pursue justice with world-class best practices, and to keep the EFCC above the fray of political battles. Olukayode, the quiet champion at Nigeria's EFCC. What can you say about this?
My brother, I don't like all these praises. What have EFCC put on the table? They are just busy arresting the youth in Nigeria. How many times have they arrested all our politicians, the criminals we have as politicians? How many of them are there parading? How many of them are there parading? The other last month or last 2 months, they paraded about 90 or 93 Nigerian youth. 93 Nigerian youth, calling them fraudsters. What about Nigerian political fraudsters? How many of them have been paraded? So if you want to do the job, start from the leaders.
What you said, that is part of the foolishness I am talking about. Feeling good, receiving treatment abroad without considering building same in his own country.
Yes, now.
DOA, Tinubu entered through the window.
Of course.
DOA, click the like button, my people. Yes, I beg. Click the like button, drop your comment, share this program to WhatsApp group, Facebook group, and other groups you know. I am truly proud for saying that Biafra evangelist is actually making good points about Nigeria affairs. 3 billion. Yaya Bello is still free with bodyguards.
Yes, sir.
And has not resigned
at all.
CO, his criminal way, this is only Tinubu knows how to do. But coming 2027, he will fail.
He will fail. He will fail.
Evangelists don't tire to listen to the press release. Like you are tired to listening to press release. Like how can they be calling Olukayode the silent champion?
Yes, how can you call him a champion? I beg, let's put that matter aside because I've not seen anything that she have actually give to the table. See,
Tambuwa.
Tambuwa, where is Tambuwa? Tambuwa is in his house. Why are you people getting all this? T.Y. Danjuma, where is he? Is he not working freely? Bello Nko. What are we saying? Is Wike not a criminal?
Wike.
Of course, Emerson Wike. What are you saying? They are all criminal. All these, what are they? All these politicians. My brother, I leave matter for Matthias Sejari.
Wike, everything is minister.
Baba, see, you see why they are avoiding to bring somebody like Kobe into the corridor of that power. Because somebody like Kobe, being an Igbo man, he may stubbornly expose many things, leak some secrets. And is it not your president that said there's no corruption in his government? And he forgot that the refinery which he promised and he said.
Good morning, Mr. Lajide.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid.
You are welcome this lovely morning.
Okay.
You came late today. You came late today.
Yes. Due to some very good policy developments. That's why
Come close to me.
I've not been around.
Have you saw you? There was a network issue.
Okay.
So we are back now.
Okay.
I'm through with Evangelist Ben. So I'm here with Mr. Lajide. Mr. Lajide, let us start from here this lovely morning. As a Yoruba man, let me start with you on this. Only Aláàfin supporters responsible for supremacy field. That is Ladoja, Olubadan. Let me read this from here. The Olubadan, the Senate, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, has attributed the legal supremacy chosen among Yoruba traditional rulers to the actions and utterances of supporters of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and the Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́, Oba Akeem Owode, speaking during a courtesy visit by the Olugbo of Orile-Igbon, Oba Francis Alao, and his wife at his Bodija residence in Ibadan yesterday. Ladoja declared the perceived rivalry, insisting that the monarchs themselves are not responsible for the feud, but rather their followers.
Maybe I don't know from what point of view he's talking. If you want to substantiate that, I'm not going to do that for him. If they should ask him, the father figure that behind that statement, if he's so sure of what he's saying, let's prove it to the public. That's responsible. It's one who says so. It's one that should prove it to the public, not me. So I leave that to him to do that. Yes, he's one who says so.
Someone said, GOA said, Mr. OJ, Nnamdi Ohanusi said he's coming back to continue cyberbullying you. But I will beg him for you, okay?
No, he can't. You don't need to beg him. You don't need to, Mr. GOA, you don't need to beg Nnamdi Ohanusi. Let him come to do what he thinks is best to do. Leave him to his choice. Leave him to his mind. Don't beg him. I'm not asking you to beg. I'm telling you, don't intervene. Leave him to do whatever he thinks. Yes, you are begging. You are making to freeze. And you are making to feel that what he's doing is justified. Leave him to do what he thinks is best for him to do. I'm not a baby. I'm not a kid. I'm an adult. I'm equal to respond to everything I wish to respond to, and those I wish not to respond to. If I choose to be quiet about this, I'm equal to the task of taking my decision. Don't beg him for me. He can't cyberbully me. You can't even bully me physically. How much more taking sense to cyberbully me? Can't do that.
Okay.
It's not within his power to do that.
Mr. Lajide, that's Dr. Ukwoji.
Good morning, sir.
Said we need to ban identifying people by tribe in Nigeria. Go to Rwanda. You cannot call someone a Tutsi or Hutu. Everybody is Rwandan. If you ask them, they will say, I'm a Rwandan. Forget any other description, okay? Nigeria is saying, no problem, Mr. OJ. Are you done with the issue of Alaafin on?
No, I just told you that the new Olubadan designates. It's one that made the allegation. The one that said, let's improve it. I can't speak for him. What if suppose you have an evidence to that? That may I'll be underrating him. Whatever any evidence he has to prove it, let's improve it.
You were not here yesterday. Okay, you were here yesterday.
Yes.
Well, I could not ask you that question because I didn't see it on time. It is here on the paper. Okay, let me just take you on this. No problem. Okay. 6 days to Fubara's return. Iba's legacies order raise mixed expectations in Rivers. Do you see Fubara reflecting to APC after his disruption?
That is his choice to make.
It's sure.
It is his choice now. Am I the one to think for him? If he decides to leave PDP to APC, that is his choice. Whenever anybody in the village choice, I don't have comments about it. It's not within my power to decide for him. You get my point?
Remember saying he will be pressured. Remember saying he will be forced.
If it's coming to pressure, as he's supposed to be earlier pressure to upstage his godfather, than allow him what he is now. That means he has not still lands. Let him think and decide on what he thinks is the best for him.
Let me take you on this as well because we are rounding up.
Okay.
Okay. Obasa speaks on his political ambition after Lagos speakership. I've read it this morning. I don't want to really take. Let me just explain it a bit. Obasa is eyeing the post of governor in Lagos State. Same with Sheyi Tinubu. It not be a clash.
There is no clash. Let their governor decide who he will pick. It's the governor who will decide who will become their leader. I mean, who will pick this case? It's Tinubu that will decide that. Whoever he chooses, anyone knows that whoever he chooses will be the governor.
Whoever Tinubu chooses,
he is the governor of the party in Lagos State. He's the governor of the party of the police in Lagos State now. Whoever he pitches tender will be the governor. They should all go and walk their way through the heart of President Tinubu to pick him or her, to pick either of them. So that's where the matter lies.
Mr. Olajide cannot be bullied.
Yes.
He believes in what he believes. I trust him. That's Dr. Ukwoji.
Dr. Ukwoji, may God bless you, sir. And Kinjogba, you have been following me. If you're following me, you know how I belong. I can't be bullied. Yes. But if you only think you can bully me, no. And I'm not. I'm a tribalized person. The highest bully anybody thought you can give to me was when I identified myself as obedient. In the heart of critics, hard-handing Yoruba people supporters here in the platform here, on this platform and another platform, and I stood my ground and I fought them seriously to defend my choice for Obi then 2003, and I tell them, look, I gave them examples, I gave them reasons, which there's no time for me to do that this morning. And I'm an independent-minded person. Everybody think he can bully me or bully me physically, he's just wasting his time. Except I choose not to address. For the sake of Dr. Ukwoji, I don't want to talk really hard on the man who think he wants to bully me. Because I'll be offending people like Dr. Ukwoji, King Jogba, TB and the rest of them, who are esteemed Igbo people that I hold the highest esteem. So because of them, I told them they don't say I'm despising Igbo nation, Igbo people. If I even do that, damn me, what's them my support for? Obedient. Or am I obedient? Against my own brother man. So I can't be bullied.
CEO is saying OJ is an elderly man, please respect him.
No.
We understand everything that is happening in Nigeria right now.
Yes.
We know what is happening in Nigeria.
Yes.
That is CEO. CEO is saying respect, sir.
Yes. Thank you, sir. May God bless all of you, sir. Anybody who thinks he can cyberbully me, can't cyberbully me. I explained I was not paid to do this. I'm doing it for the love of my country. And I'm educated who want equality for every section of the country. Everybody must be equally treated. And that's why I chose to be against Tinubu. That Yoruba has had time of presidency. Why would we allow equality, fairness, and justice to go around? So, and I debated it. So, if I did that personally on my own integrity, on my own conviction, so without anybody mobilizing, I don't know Obi. He doesn't know me. If I can stand up and do that, so anybody think that he can cyberbully me into his own line of thought, to his line of thinking, he's wasting his time. I'm an independent-minded person, and I pursue what I think is the best for me. I speak my mind out without my opinion being good.
Now let me close with you on this, Mr. Olajide. Have you guys watching? Click.
Yes.
Just a click on the like button.
Okay.
Drop your comments. I read all comments.
Okay.
Drop them.
Okay.
Also share this program to WhatsApp, to all groups. Share.
Okay.
Share as you are watching us. Share the program. Okay. Let me take you on this last one, Mr. OJ.
Yes.
Terrorism. Court sentenced Ansaru commander Usman to 15 years in prison. Now let me read. Abuja, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Thursday convicted the commander of the Ansaru terrorist sect, Mahmoud Usman, and sentenced him to 15 years in prison.
Okay.
The verdict followed a guilty plea entered by the defendant, who is also known by several aliases, including Abu Baraz, Habaz, and Mukhtar. Usman admitted before the court that he engaged in illegal mining activities and used the proceeds to acquire arms for terrorism and kidnapping operations. He was arraigned on a 32-count charge alongside his deputy, Abubakar Abba, popularly called Mahmoud Al-Nijiri or Isa Adam Malam Mahmouda. While Usman pleaded guilty to one count in the charge, his co-defendant maintained his innocence on all counts. Consequently, in addition to sentencing Usman to 15 years imprisonment, Trial Judge Justice Emeka Nwete ordered that both men be remanded in the custody of the Department of State Services DSS pending the examination of the remaining 31 counts against them. In the charge marked FHC ABJCR 464/2025, the federal government alleged that Usman, also known as Abu Bara, from Okene local government area of Kogi State, and Mahmoud Al-Nigiri from Daura local government of Katsina State, aided and abetted terrorist attacks across Nigeria between 2013 and 2015. These men have been sentenced to 15 years in prison. But before that, they are still DSS custody. Is that not a good news?
It's a good news now. I was one of the people guilty for the first charge. So that means there's no waste the time, of course. They didn't waste their time. They didn't waste the time of prosecution to prove the case against him. He pleaded guilty for the charges against him. So simple. I go and serve his sentence, and then maybe if it turns out, he can turn out to be a new person, a reformed person. So that's it. There doesn't need to be discussed about. He has pleaded guilty and cause a pronounced judgment for him or upon him. So be it. So that's having the rights. Maybe that will serve a decision to others that they should not go into terrorism activity, and funding. So that's it.
Let me allow you go now, Mr.
Thank you very much.
But let me make some comments. Where do I start from? Where do I start from? Okay. Great Ben Aduze, greetings to you guys. It's been a while, sir. You're welcome, sir. Click on the like button, drop a comment, and also share the program, sir. CEO, God bless you, sir. I am to the account saying that Mr. Lajide is always saying something in a diplomatic way. Ukwaji, Mr. Lajide, is it right to still blame the Oyibo for our backwardness after getting our independence for over 6 decades? He's asking you.
No, it is we that is responsible for the backwardness we are experiencing now. We the Nigerian citizens, we are the one responsible for that.
CEO is an honest man, please. Let us pray for this type of man. CEO, this man is not like Kule. Ever thought I still respect Kule because he has the right to support whoever he wants to support. Thank you for coming, Mr. OJ Olajide.
Thank you very much.
Let me have Pastor Matthew as my last speaker. Pastor Mr. Matthew. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You are welcome again. Welcome back.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah. Let me start with you on this. ADC leadership. I read from the Vanguard. You can verify here. ADC leadership. Battle to remove Mark Aregbesola continues on Monday. I think okay. Battle to remove Mark and Aregbesola continues on Monday. Now let me read. Despite its recognition by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), the battle to oust Senator David Mark, Engineer Rauf Aregbesola, and other national leaders of the African Democratic Congress (ADC) is still raging and will continue in court on Monday. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has ordered the Senator Mark-led interim leadership of the party to appear before it on September 15 to show cause why the INEC should not be barred from recognizing it. Let's start from there this morning.
I think it's a larger picture of what we were saying before now, that all the opposition political parties seem to be having serious problems, speculated to be orchestrated by the government of the day, because the way it is unlikely that the Mark-led ESCO will survive this. If actually they still have hand of the federal government in it. Because as we speak, Labour Party have not been able to survive the leadership crisis. The Julius Abude-led ESCO have been asked by a court of competent jurisdiction to stop parading itself as legitimate ESCO or the party. But I think what is important is let INEC show some level of understanding and raise new political parties. I want to say that if Tinubu will win the election, that will not stop him from winning the election. For me, I don't like the idea of gagging opposition. I believe in allowing democracy to flourish. I don't think that will stop a Tinubu from winning the election. What Tinubu needs to do to win the election is to bring the freedom of democracy to the people, to endear himself into the heart of the people. When people talk about power of incumbency, it is supposed to be an opportunity to be in governance and what we have been able to do because of that privilege of being in governance. That is normally what power of incumbency should be. But in Nigeria, unfortunately, people see power of incumbency as ability to control, manipulate, subjugate the system. Since you have power to control the government machineries, to control the paramilitary agencies. But I want to say that that is not the real power of incumbency, or rather the meaning of power of incumbency. I want to encourage Tinubu-led government to allow democracy to flourish, to tolerate opposition. Because if people will vote for him, they will vote for him on the basis of what he's doing that is appealing to the people. For instance, I mentioned his approach to addressing the insecurity. That people already been, his government is already been applauded by the recent approach we are seeing. So he should do more of things of that nature rather than trying to gag opposition. Because I know some people want to ask me, where do you get the evidence that the government is gagging opposition? But even as we may not have evidence to lay hand on, if you look at what is confronting the problem that is confronting the oppositions, you can insinuate, you can speculate that the government have hand in it. Just as Anobi said the other time, that federal government have hand in the problem of PDP and Labour Party. When an article have openly accused opposition political party chairmen of collecting 50 million each from federal government. The good thing we are seeing INEC is now ready to register about 15 political parties. Let everybody go to the pool and test its popularity. That's what I see.
Okay, let me take you on this as well. Because terrorism. Court sentence Ansaru commander Usman to 15 years in prison.
I must say that the judge may have relied on the law to arrive at that, but if that is what the law says, they need to review that law. 15 years is too small.
15 years is too small.
Yes. Because after serving that 15 years, there is no guarantee that the person will come out and repent. They should amend the law and make it life imprisonment. I'm not saying capital punishment. I'm not saying shooting and killing the person. But let us have capital punishment. Abdul Salam, the Nigerian that attempted to bomb a US-bound aircraft sometime 15 years ago, bags life jail, life imprisonment in America. I think that's the type of law we need. If you are into terrorism to the point of acquiring arms, terrorizing everybody, killing and all of that, for me, the least punishment should be life imprisonment. Anything short of that, for me, is grossly inadequate. 50 years, the person who served 15 years, what now happened to the life of thousands of Nigerians, hundreds of Nigerians, tens of Nigerians that have died in his hands? Good attain, he's convicted. I applaud the government for that, because I think the first time we are seeing a terrorist leader or a terrorist member being apprehended and sentenced, and we are seeing conviction. But I'm saying that jail term, if that is the position of the law, the judge has done well by saying what is contained in the law because it means his hands are tied. He couldn't do otherwise. But I say that let the law be reviewed by the National Assembly. Let such offense carry life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment.
Yes. That is my opinion.
That's the only opinion. Okay. Let me take you on this, Mr. Martin. 6 days. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button. It is very, very important. Click on the like button. Drop your comment. Share this program to WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, and other groups. You are engage us. Drop your comment. 6 days to Fubara's return. Iba's legacies order raise mixed expectations in rivers. Now let me read. On September 18, the democratic valve in Rivers State will enjoy a reset following the expiration of the 6-month emergency rule declared by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on March 18, 2025. Now, since 1999, Fubara is the third governor to vacate his seat over emergency rule after Joshua Dariye, Plateau, May 2004, and Ayodele Fayose, Ekiti, October 16, 2006. On May 4, 2013, then President Goodluck Jonathan declared a state of emergency in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa over insecurity arising from the Boko Haram insurgency, but the governors and lawmakers retained their seat. Now, Fubara is to resume. We will resume now. What are you thinking of this? Some people are saying it's possible to defect to APC. Some people are saying it's already a APC man. What do you have to say about this?
To start with, without fear or favor, what Tinubu did is pure impunity.
Pure impunity.
No constitution gave him the power. No provision of the constitution gave Tinubu the power to remove an elected governor or elected House of Assembly members. It's a usurpation of the power of House of Assembly in that state. That is number one. Because Section 305 of 1999 Constitution has amended that empowers the president to enforce state of emergency, just as you mentioned what Jonathan did in the past. Do not extend to removing a sitting an elected governor or elected House of Assembly member. That is one. The second, even if you are asking a Fubara to come and resume to do what? He's only coming to inherit a carcass. Carcass. Nothing is in the state. They have just concluded local government election in that state. I don't know whether the local government chairman-elect have been sworn in. If they have not been sworn in, they even want to use a Fubara to legitimize the illegality conducted by Ibas. Because I want to believe that they want Fubara to come in and force it to swear in those local government chairmen. If I were to be Fubara, I will resign. There's no point.
But do you think maybe he will learn from?
Now you ask another question: whether Fubara will go to APC. Fubara is already in APC.
Already in APC.
Yes. Because Fubara have been whipped into line. Fubara have been subjugated. Fubara have been captured. Fubara is under total control of Wike currently. And I think that is not ready for a democracy. We were thinking that we have passed the stage of the strongman of Ibadan politics, the time of Adenubu, the time of Sarakis of Kwara. We never know that we are still very much in the same problem. Because what is happening for me is about precedence this government is setting. Because in due course of time, another president will rise to do a similar thing. It doesn't matter who does it. It's wrong, it's wrong. That is my own. What the president did, like I said, without fear or favor, is pure impunity, is condemnable. The constitution that gave him power to do state of emergency does not extend to removing an elected governor or elected House of Assembly members.
Do you not see maybe Fubara will learn from this crisis that just happened?
There's nothing to be learned.
Nothing?
There's nothing to be learned. He has been whipped into line, he has been conquered, he has been subjugated. He have no word, going forward, he will not have word of his own. He will only take directive from Wike. Just like what happened in in Kogi recently. You saw the former governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, giving House of Assembly members when they said order that you must accept and endorse everything that comes from Ododo. He was drawing ear and warning them. He said, don't ask questions. Anything that he says, do it. Is that democracy? The House of Assembly is supposed to be a check on the executive. They have the power to oversight the executive. They have the power to appropriate. They have the power to appropriate money for projects and power to oversight. And after appropriation, if the executive is not doing if the project does not comply with the appropriation, they have power to question the executive. But when you now see a former governor who order House of Assembly member to sit on the floor, drawing ear and warning them that you must do everything that comes from Ododo, and the next response you hear is yes sir. That is what they are subjected Ifubada to. Yes sir. And that is what National Assembly under the leadership of Akpabio is doing to Tinubu. Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate.
Great Ben Aduze, we need to understand what is going on. Tinubu APC is in all this mess. Brahma Akombi, forget Obi and Jonathan. I don't like Tinubu, but he is crushing Fulani terrorists and planning regional system. Nigeria is finished long time ago. I can say neither Obi nor Jonathan can face Fulanis. Splitting from Nigeria and emergency for we Yorubas. That's where I'm coming. Click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. If you are just joining us now, God bless you. Pastor, let me allow you to now.
All right, thanks for coming, sir. God bless you, sir. Our viewers, we have come to the end of today's bystanders edition on Flip TV. Tomorrow morning, there will be a debate here on Flip TV between Mr. Kule and Mr. Lucky Iyagona. Edo no be Lagos. Pastor, sorry, 1 minute. Let me ask you this before you go. I've asked you the other time and you responded to it, but let me just ask you one more time. Peter Obi held a closed door meeting. A closed door meeting with the former president of Nigeria, former president Ebele Jonathan. Some people are saying this is a political meeting. Some people are saying, what can you say about this?
I said it before, it must not be unconnected to the event of 2027. And like I said before, Jonathan will not want to contest. It's my speculation anyway, except a extra commitment from the likes of Obi, Atiku, and even Kwankwaso that they will not contest. Being a former president, he wouldn't want to throw his heart into the ring and get defeated and embarrassed. However, as an individual, I still believe that Obi have what it takes to save the Nigerian ship of state out of the present sorry state. And believe that Obi haven't earned his honor as someone that is the best in terms of consequence of governance, in terms of prudent management of government resources, as someone that have zero tolerance for corruption. I believe that Obi will do it better. But politically speaking, it's becoming clearer that the Jonathan want to contest. And if Obi, in his own opinion, decide to step down for a Jonathan, that I cannot decide for him. If an Atiku decide, no, I do not support Atiku because Atiku, I believe that this is Southampton anyway. But if Atiku decide to step down for Jonathan, that is their own business. But if you are asking me who I support, I believe that Obi can do it better than any of them. But if Obi decide to step down for Jonathan, that is his business.
Okay, but we've seen ADC coalition. That is one. Now this is another coalition coming up. Jonathan, Obi. Yeah, maybe APC will be scared this time around. Or what do you have to say about that?
No, if APC is scared, I think it's a genuine fear. Because however I look at it, Jonathan still have that credential as someone who is a Democrat. I think that speaks for him. As someone who, without resistance, transited government to Buhari. As someone that even orchestrated the electoral reform that saw him losing his position. Because even after Buhari won the election, he said it publicly that the introduction of candidate into our electoral system engender credibility that saw him winning that election. So Jonathan is a true Democrat. That speaks for him. You just mentioned how he imposed state of emergency in Borno in the past, and he didn't remove a sitting governor, House of Assembly members, unlike what the current government is doing. So, because of those tenets of democracy that he upholds, I think people now see him as a true Democrat, and he speaks volume of who he is. And if the government is wary that he may throw him into the ring, it's a genuine fear, I must tell you.
Okay, let me allow you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Be here tomorrow. Our viewers, thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll be live here again tomorrow morning, 13th of September 2025. We start the program as early as 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Make sure you are here. My brother, have a great weekend. I'll see you. I am Tinubu'S for saying goodbye to Mr. Rashid. Great Ben Aduze. Obi cannot rule Nigeria better than anyone now. Obi will be the most dangerous person to rule Nigeria now. Yes, that's Great Ben Aduze. Even after the end of this program, our viewers, click on the like button. If you'll be watching after the end of this program, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Share this program to WhatsApp group, share to Facebook groups, share to Instagram, to your friends and family. Have a great weekend. God bless you all. Tomorrow morning, we'll be having a debate here on Flip TV between Mr. Akunle and Mr. Edo Nobi Lagos. That's Mr. Lucky. About refinery is working, how Tinubu'S is working fervently, and Obi, everything. We'll treat them here tomorrow morning, either in the morning or in the afternoon. We'll be live here. God bless you. Let me show you the street of Lagos before we close.
I will go that side, man, because I want to. This side, I'm not going to have any chance.